Ripper's Rats Part 4 though, I gotta show those what would happen. I kick it solo, had a logo when it's the proto, that's step up to the podium, no gas like petroleum, your follow bring the sodium, you salty. So you bite up off your retarded, that's why you targeted, bitch, you got a sword for, I used to party yo, from the dirty to the purple, yo, now I build real money, it's focus and cardio. Running laps around you, I don't have to, now you watch your mouth do rap circle around you, we came down to the kitchen around in the battle mode, I'm sad yo, we go, cause you and I not compatible, get in here. I know it sucks and it's sad to hear, you ain't even in the same stratosphere. The epitome of defeat, truth all alone, then undefeated. So get your mind right, not in my hindsight, no like the limelight. So I strike when the time's right, this is my fight, but I might be defined by 99. So when I'm grabbing my mic and I'm lifting my rights to body beats, I gotta be in your head like bottom, and you got a lot to see. I'm possibly a prodigy, how I'm like a wallaby, don't fall for me and copy me, I'm the guy that gets swallowed. Cause you can't mimic this, and I can't edit this. My sentiment may be superior, and when you need it, I'm serious, need to hurry up, I put period, cause you inferior. You got a lot of propaganda, got a soft model curriculum. Don't get excited, I get inside of his mind, I got to fight him. You can take vitamins, I'm knocked out the the number of fake babies, we got an overflow. And they sell it to the label, they been an overflow. They broke us a joke and they steady falling for. We know he's so funny, but he don't know the ropes. I don't know why you was done nothing public. You don't even your master's a publisher, so the album charts, you ain't saying nothing, but you a puppet, ain't nothing, but you a sucker. Defeat him cause I'm unbeatable. He the one that says he the one that eat it from feet and I compete with them easily. It's like eating diligently and evil one to appease. See the fact that I'm even able to hop on the beat and do the stuff. Who the thunk? I make the punks look like chumps. Only doing this part-time, I'm better than all y'all. Let me go down one time for the one time. It's the new grind that these new timers and metal ass try to do rhymes and they nowhere need to stop that. And then the inside not soft. But backwards get compared to y'all by default. Rhyming behind the sort of guitars and dumb those things the same as flame. I've been in the game and put them to shame if I got to. I am not you, I'm more complex, you are haiku. It's impossible to be me, so you stop to. I don't knock you, give it a try or a shot fool, but when I move it's different. You hearing it out cause I'm feeling it. Your raps don't even take it serious. You a joke, you blow. It's done in the picture to be limited vocabulary around elementary. Listen to your track, it's the full rhymes. Game sounds like a page of the book. You the bottom of the message, take some rolling. Couldn't even rap a Nickelodeon slogan. You the worst, it had that first and not cussing your verse. I'm for what it's worth, right? And I ain't trying to be cocky and get deflated with it with me. I just don't like the fact you make rap sound like man. This is legitimately an art form. I know you do it to be trending, but it's not funny when you be a crash dummy for the second of money that you don't even see. Please listen to me. That was raps. Part photo. You know, we said in the first rap, you know, we get all these comparisons to all these other bands because you fools don't know the difference between somebody just rhyming the end of their bars on a song than a guy that's actually spitting. So going forward, don't compare me to any of these fools. Backwards album coming soon.
Rap Circle is finally here. I know everybody been waiting for it, right? And I'm not playing no games. Yeah. Circle of rap back and I'm going and leaving tracks in morning. And I don't give a crap whether you streaming, you torrent this. You can try to contest, but you be needing an army. Beat them in Normandy. Current rappers eat to the warning. Stone cold like a Steve Austin. He's jacking, I'm putting rappers in these coffins. He's acting like he got it, but he's lost it. Keep attacking these slackers that want to feed off me. He's softy. This one for everybody. Supporters to haters just to show that I'm greater. I mean, steak and potatoes on the way to Decatur. Maybe that's just a little made up, but you got a little ways up before you can even make up all the ground. And the distance between us, I'm lapping around, and that's the reason you've seen us. And you can talk down, but they don't really mean much. Cause you are a clown, let my enemies.
Words have many meanings, and sometimes instead of conveying our meaning, they can suggest other meanings.
When we talk about the children of the community, they are children of the community.
Well, we are the United States of America because we are united. And we are states.
Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
Whatever we have in store cannot be known. The past was once the future, The future is, I should say, unknown.
We gotta take this stuff seriously as you are, because you have been forced to have to take it seriously.
Obesity is a serious disease, and it needs to be taken seriously.
You need to get to go and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home.
I hope that clarifies.
Threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
What up, what up, what up? Happy Wednesday evening. We are in the Hotep hours. Welcome to Cannon Speaks. I am Cannon Hotep. I'm happy you guys could join me tonight. I know it's late, but hey, I just wanted to jump on here. Like I said, I'm trying to stream as much as I can while I got this time off. I go back to work tomorrow, so back to the grind, back to the grind, back to the grind. I'm happy you guys could join me though. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon that's supposed to let you know when I got new content coming out. But you know how YouTube be. Please share the stream, let people know we're live. If you're catching the replay, leave me a comment, let me know how I'm doing. The question of the night is, do you think Herschel Walker's campaign is dead in the water? I mean, with all of these revelations and accusations and stuff being made, do you think it's over for him? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate that. Also, we're streaming live to Rumble, so if you have a Rumble account, head on over there. Cannon Hotep on Rumble. Also, I'm on Twitch. And we're also live streaming to Twitch. Cannon Hotep over on Twitch. Both links are in the description below. If you want to support the channel, super chats are always great. Get your comment to the front of the line, or you can leave a donation with the Cash App. It's $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. Anyway, let's get to it. So, you had Herschel Walker's son, Christian Walker, come out and just scorch earth the other day, right? HJ did a great breakdown on it. I'm going to touch on it tonight. And then new revelations, alleged revelations, have yet to be verified, but they said that Herschel Walker paid a woman to get an abortion, or paid for a woman's abortion that he got pregnant. Now it seems like they might have had a baby together anyway, but it's all alleged. We're gonna stick with the Christian Walker stuff anyway, guys. Ben Crump Ben Crump at it again in the news again, but not for some civil rights ambulance chasing. He being sued. Go figure, right? From the National Pulse. Let's get over this. From the National Pulse. George Floyd attorney Ben Crump sued after client received $0 from 1 million plus GoFundMe fundraiser. Somebody said, oops. Jeez Louise. Let's see. The mother of Dante Wright, Sr.'s son, was sued. Wright Sr.'s parents and her lawyer claiming she failed to receive one single penny from a GoFundMe fundraiser created for the benefit of Wright Sr.'s son. Wright Sr. was killed on April 11th, 2021 by Brooklyn Center police officer Kim Potter. So if you guys don't know who Daunte Wright is, he's the one where the lady was like, taser, 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 and she had a Glock out and she ended up popping the kid and he ultimately died. Who was ultimately found guilty on manslaughter and sentenced to serve 2 years in prison. The 20-year-old's death, which occurred roughly 10 miles from the location where George Floyd died, reignited a host of Black Lives Matter BLM protests. Excuse me, guys, my contacts are getting crazy. Anyway. A civil lawsuit was filed Monday on behalf of China Whitaker, the mother of Daunte Wright Sr.'s son, who says her former attorney Ben Crump promised and assured her up front that the GoFundMe monies raised through the Daunte Wright Sr. Memorial Fund would be split 50-50 between Daunte Jr. and the Wright family. Crump is a high-profile attorney, notably representing the families of George Floyd, Trayvon Martin, Breonna Taylor, and others that have been exploited by the far-left BLM movement. Go figure, right? Go figure an ambulance chaser like Ben Crump got stingy with the money. All right, somebody got to pay for all them little ass suits he be wearing. Fucking bow ties and shit. But that's sad. They put these GoFundMes up, right? They pull in the heartstrings of family, right? They pull on the heartstrings of friends and other, people that's just sympathetic to, the plight or the outcome or the death of someone's loved one, right? They get the bag and then they disappear. And they disappear. It's sad. It's sad. You know what I mean? Jay Pylon with the $2 super chat. Hold on one second. Let me see why this ain't working. Let's see. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I mean, who figured? Go figure, right? My man Jay Pylon with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, Jay. He says for the streams. Sauce the Prophet in the building. He says, what's good, family? Oh, we got Hotep Jesus in the building. What's going on, Hotep? We got Natasha Kayleen. She says, is Herschel Walker running as pro-life? Is that why they're making an issue? Yeah, that's why they're making an issue, Natasha. Yeah, the YouTube chat been acting weird, yo. You know what I mean? You got Jabari Judah in the building. What's the deal? He says, salute to HJ. Emmanuel says Congress is throwing out celebrities for office to hide how crazy what's going on with the economy and war. Of course, that's what that's about. We already know. We already know. But anyway, back to this Ben Crump thing. Like, what do you think? What do you expect? So now you got to sue Ben Crump, which is going to cost you more money, right? And you have to split whatever you get from the civil suit with the lawyers that you had to hire to sue him, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hope somewhere in that suit that he got to pay for your lawyer fees as well. But that's sad that, like I said, they profiting off the backs of black plight and misery. They get the bag and then they roll out. Like I said, just ambulance chasing. That's all they're doing is ambulance chasing. They the Black Lives Matter ambulance chasers. I mean, Emmanuel Presley said we double grifting in these Joe Biden days. That's facts. That's facts. Anyway, I hope they get what they, and I hope they get their money. You know what I mean? I really do hope they get their money. Look at this shit. Look at these two. Look at these two. Look at these two. Fucking Al Sharpton look like Stink Meaner from off of Boondocks. Ben Crump he like a broke Mississippi preacher. Just taken from the black community, man. You think y'all niggas don't know no better? Sad. Sad. Ah, man. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Did y'all hear about this? Apparently, the CEO of a U.S. Election software firm, Conic, I guess, arrested for storing data on servers in China. This is from American News. Breaking CEO of U.S. election software firm Conic arrested for storing data on servers in China. Eugene Yu, the CEO of the software firm Conic, has been arrested in connection to the storage of data on servers in China. Look at this shit. Where we at? Conic allegedly violated his contract by storing critical information that the workers provided on servers in China. We intend to hold all those responsible for this breach accountable, Gasson said. Prosecutors learned of the data breach this year through a separate investigation undertaken by the district attorney's office. According to Gasson, he would not say what the other investigation was or exactly when his office became aware of the breach, the LA Times reported. Jeez. It says U51 was arrested early Tuesday just outside of Lansing, Michigan, after prosecutors alleged he improperly stored the information on servers in China, according to Los Angeles County District Attorney George Gasson. Yu, who is the chief executive officer of a company named Conic, is expected to be extradited to Los Angeles in the coming days. Go figure, right? Now, what the article doesn't say is whether it's what election information or what information was sent over there. We don't know if it was information from, 2020 or 2016 or any of those things. We don't know. We don't know, but what it does tell us is that things ain't free and fair like they said it is. You know what I mean? Things ain't free and fair like they said it is. Seems to be some half-assery and corruption no matter how you look at it, right? Half-assery and corruption no matter how you look at it, right? If this guy could take this stuff where they said it was off the what's the word? They said it was off the network. There's no network connection for those things. Apparently they are. Like I said, we don't know what the dealings was when it came to that, like what information was sent over there. We don't know if it had anything to do with those 88 million people who voted for Nickel Slick. We don't know. What we do know is that things can be done, right? It's not always computer errors. A lot of that stuff is human error. And it's not even an error. Most of the time it's done on purpose. And we see that with this story. And I won't get too deep into the story because we know they be watching. They be watching, you know what I mean? You right, Natasha? You know what I mean? I trust no voting technology, that's facts. We need a lifetime grift category this year. Hey, HJ, get on that, yo. We need a lifetime grift category. Shit is crazy, man. But it basically already tells us what we knew. What a lot of people knew, that they tried to tell us that, no, it's no way possible. Those things are secure, blah, 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 blah. Now we see. All right? Now we see what it is. You know what I mean? It's sad. So, I wonder how they're going to explain this away. I guess he's the fall guy. This Eugene Yu guy is the fall guy. I know the Franklin Beverly Institute is in on this as well, which makes me feel like they're covering something up. Pull Kofi on tight with this. Makes me feel like they're covering something up with that, man. But we'll see how that story develops as well. I'm sure to get swept under the rug, and Eugene Yu will never be heard from again. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, let's get to the story that we're here for. Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker is like, he was the man, right? He came on the scene. he came on the scene because old Donnie T said he liked him and that he should run for office. That's why Herschel Walker is in the position he is today. Right? In the position he is today. You know. Come to find out, and I don't even know how to feel about it, right? I don't even know how to feel about it. So, you know, I'm sure he got some handlers, right? Like HJ said, I'm sure Herschel Walker got some handlers. I'm sure the handlers that said, I need to know everything about you, sir. I need to know how many kids you got out here, how many wild you had, if you beat somebody up, blah, 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 blah. We need to know this shit so we can get out in front of it because we want you to run for office, right? Allegedly, you know, he's supposed to put everything on Front Street, get past that shit and keep it moving so he don't have anything to worry about people or anybody coming after him for, you know, hey, we just found this shit out, bro. Explain this. You know what I mean? Ooh, excuse me. But anyway, so his son, Christian Walker, comes out of nowhere and, you know, he's been on his dad's corner up until yesterday or the day before. You know, helping him with the campaign, out there speaking out, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got the clean cut, Jay. So, like, you know, and then all of a sudden he does this complete 180. You know? Anyway, let's get to this video. Unfortunately, I had to get it from Brooklyn Defiant. It's the only place I could find it at. Actually, no. Let me see, who's this? We'll get it from Midas Touch. And then we get it from Christian Walker himself. How about that? Do this. Alright, here we go. Let's get to this.
I stayed silent as the atrocities committed against my mom were downplayed. I stayed silent when it came out that my father, Herschel Walker, had all these random kids across the country, none of whom he raised. And you know my favorite issue to talk about is father absence. Surprise, because it affected me. That's why I talk about it all the time, because it affected me. Family values, people. He has 4 kids, 4 different women, wasn't in the house raising one of them. He was out having sex with other women.
It's kind of mild, ain't it? Pro athlete only got 4 kids, 4 baby mothers. I know ain't shit broke niggas who got 4 kids, about 4 baby mothers. You know. Now he said that he didn't raise any of the kids. He probably didn't. I'm sure the mothers did. You know. Now that doesn't mean that he didn't provide for these children. You know, he probably did. You know, we don't know though. Right? You know, I would assume that he provided for them. He might got some receipts showing that he was, you know, financially taking care of them. I don't know. Jay said he need more sass. I don't know if you can get more sassy than him, right? He queening it up. But, I mean, yeah. I can see how that can weigh on a kid, though, you know? You know your father out there. You know you see your father, he on TV and shit like that or whatever. You know, but you got no connection with him, like as far as, you know, spending time and shit like that. You spend all your time around your mother. You know what I mean? You spend all your time around your, you know, women, you get feminized. Simple as that. I mean, look, case in point. Let's keep it moving.
Do you care about family values? I was silent lie after lie after lie. The abortion card drops yesterday. It's literally his handwriting in the card. They say they have receipts, whatever. He gets on Twitter. He lies about it. Okay.
Damn. So I guess the abortion video that he put out, talking about Christian Walker here, shit was a script. So he did a video. It's on HH channel. She covered it. It was a script. It was a script written by his father. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's get through this.
Okay, I'm done. Done. Everything has been a lie. And so for the right to say I'm being suspicious for saying, hey, I'm done with the lies, when you all have been calling me saying, is this true about your dad? Gosh, we're not going to win Georgia, this candidate, all that's been you. You have no idea what I've been through in my life. You have no idea what me and my mom have survived. We could have ended this on day one. We haven't. I haven't told any stories. I'm just saying, don't lie. Don't lie on my mom. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on the lives you've destroyed and act like you're some moral family man. Y'all should care about that.
He's right. They just want to win an election. But he should know that. All right? He should know that. They just want to win an election. They don't give a fuck about him or his mother or them other kids. Or they don't really give a fuck about Herschel either. They just want to win that election. They just know they want to get Warnock out of there. That's it. Right? You know, now it's alleged that, you know, like I said, his dad was like, look, I'm going to come out about everything. The kids, all the shit. You know what I mean? Just to get out in front of it. Oh shit. Sauce says, I'm surprised he isn't shooting rainbow lasers out of his fingers and doesn't have a glitter ear. Stop it. Or damn, Emmanuel says his dad got 8 kids by 6 women. Goodness gracious. Why? For a fucking Mac. Anyway. I mean, like I said, apparently Herschel Walker was supposed to came out about this stuff. Hey guys, I'm gonna put all this shit out on Front Street. I'm gonna do right by y'all. We just need you to get me through this. And I guess shit was just building up, man.
Conservatives. And then for people on the left to act as though I'm responsible for all of the things that he has done. I've talked about Father Epps. I've talked all these issues because they've been close to me, because they matter to me, because I went through it. That's why I've talked about it. So when you say, well, talk about your dad, but I'm saying this behavior is atrocious. Don't come for me. You don't have to like my politics. You don't have to like me. You don't have to. I'm just saying I'm done with the lies. We were told at the beginning of this, he was going to get ahead of his past, hold himself accountable, all of these different things, and that would have been fine. Go ahead. He didn't do any of that. Everything's been a lie. Everything's been downplayed. Everything's been cutting corners. The whole thing. And whose expense is that at? Me, my mom, as we're chased down by the media, we're terrorized, all these different things. People are questioning my authenticity. I'm done. Don't lie. Don't put this on me. This is a candidate issue, not a me issue. I wouldn't have spoken out if there weren't all these lies every day.
Man. What's going on, Language of Horses? We appreciate you for joining and stopping by. Mayo says it sounds like a WWE Diva promo. Come on, y'all crazy. What's up, Ronan? Ronan says the Democratic Walker is trying to replace, is being accused of abusing his ex-wife. She came out today or yesterday regarding the abuse. What's going on, Protocol? Welcome. But look, what it sounds like to me, right? And I said this last night when me and P-Dog and Jay was talking. If you haven't watched that stream, go back and watch that stream. It was a great conversation between us three. This sounds like, you know, that typical I need my dad's approval situation. He wanted to be close to his dad. He wanted to be in his dad's life. He wanted his dad to be in his life. So he agreed to come out and help him with his campaign, to be out in the forefront. I mean, he's a good looking kid. You know what I mean? He's charismatic, for lack of a better term. You know, I guess he had that it, whatever they be looking for, you know? It sounded like he just wanted to be there to show his dad that he loves him, or get his dad's love and approval from him. By doing that, he went along with some shit that now I guess he wish he didn't go along with. Now there's a possibility that they had a falling out over some money and he's like, fuck it, I'm letting it all out. Maybe we don't know. All I know is that he been going ham. He got 3.3 million views on this just on Twitter alone. I mean, let's just say for argument, everything he's saying right now is true, right? Like I said, there's some allegations right now swirling about. Allegedly, the woman that he paid to have the abortion actually has another kid by him. You know, I guess we'll find out that later on if that's actually a thing. You know what I mean? But right now, you know, this is a weird situation. This kid right here is being dragged through the mud by both sides. You know, you got some people that's sympathizing with him. You got some people that's sympathizing with him, but you got a lot of people that's like, you know, shut up. You know, you got the left saying You went along with it. You went along with the lies. You're just as bad as him. Then you got the right. Like, yo, shut up. We need to win. We need to win Atlanta. All right. So I guess he's stuck in the crossroads. Now, thing is, you know, if it was me, would I did this shit? Probably not. I'm a private person. You know what I mean? I think family matters are family matters. They don't belong out in the ether. They don't belong out in the public eye. You know, now if he was done with this shit and he was done with the lies, you just back the fuck off. You walk off into the sunset quietly. You know, but he decided to clean it up on fucking social media. You know what I mean? Like I said, I like to keep shit close to the vest. If you got a problem with your father, you got a problem with your family member, you got a problem with somebody in your family, you squash that shit on the back end. All right, you squash that shit on the back end. You don't put that shit out there for all to see. You know, you just like, look, you sitting here lying. You sitting here lying on my mother. You sitting here lying on me. You got all these kids out here. You talking about this, but then you lying about this. I can't do this shit no more. I'm gone. And then you leave it at that. You know, it makes me wonder if there is a motive for him coming out and putting his father on Front Street like this, putting his father on blast like this. You know. What it seems though is among the right. It made Walker more popular. There's some allegations that he abused one of his ex-wives, but there are also allegations. I don't know if they're allegations. I think it's been proven that Warnock beat his wife or one of his wives or ex-wife or whatever. You know, there's a whole shit show going on down in Atlanta. God damn. Shit. Memento Mori says, I'm suspicious of any accusations that happen close to an election day. Facts. Christian would have been a lead character on Dear White People. Jeez. Jay says, time the air pops out. Yeah, right. Messy to say the least, and faults is 100 on the conservatives who didn't vet all this out ahead of time just because they desperate to win. They just like, oh, we got an ex-football player, we got an ex-fucking NFL athlete here that our fearless leader Donnie T loves him. You know, he said that maybe he should run for office, and we're going to get behind him just blindly. They half-assed it. Now they fucking in damage control. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jay, win at all costs isn't the right path, but you know how they do. Both sides are like this. But I mean, I feel for him, you know? Like I said, I think he did all this for daddy's approval, and it didn't go the way he thought it was going to go. I think his dad probably did make some promises. His father fell through on those promises. You know? And now he feels slighted. He feels scorned. You know? And boom, here we go. Could this all be a publicity stunt? Yeah, it could very well be. You know, Streisand effect type situation here. Maybe. You know, Tony Baloney, what's the deal? He says, true statement there. He was not vetted. Emmanuel says, to me, this is a lesson in boys need men in their lives. If you let women raise men, you end up with sassy talk back on social media. You ain't lying about that, bro. You right. You right. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like I said, what I want to know from you guys. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let's do this real quick. I just want to know. We're going to do a real quick one. While I do this, if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button. Please share this stream out. Let people know we're live. If you're catching the replay, the question is, do you think that Herschel Walker's campaign is dead in the water? Oh, shit. So my question to you guys is Herschel Walker cooked? By that I mean, sorry, these contacts. I'm gonna have this contacts in all day. I gotta get these out. And by that I mean, is this campaign done? Is he gonna lose this election coming up? It's what, next week, next month on the election? Next month? I want to know what you guys think. You know. Also, what you think about Christian Walker? Do you think Christian Walker should have aired his dad and his family's dirty laundry out like this? Do you think he should have aired his dirty laundry out like this? Should he put everything on the front street like this? You know, I want to know. I mean, it's kind of hard. Like, you know, people, you know, you ain't gonna find a completely clean person. You know what I mean? Politics, anywhere, fucking movies, Hollywood. You're not gonna find somebody that's fucking sweetly spotless clean. You know. I think you always need to look at substance. You need to look at, like, for example, when it comes to shit like this, what's their record? Right? What's their record? What's their voting record? What did they stand for? Now, I don't know when Herschel Walker paid for this abortion. Was it when he was a younger man? You know, and did he change? You mean, because you can change your position on things. Did he do this when he was a younger man, and then he changed his position? Also, if this did come out, he does have another child with this lady that he paid to have an abortion. It kind of works in his favor. He could say, yeah, back then when she had the abortion, I wasn't as enlightened as I was now, and you know, I told her to keep this one or keep the second one, unless, you know, they had a baby first and then she got pregnant again. He said, oh, fuck that, no, this gotta go. You know, I don't know, who knows. 2009 is when it was paid for. Okay. I mean, I guess he could make that call. Maybe 2009 he was, you know, and if they do allegedly have another kid together, maybe in 2011 or 10 or whatever, he was like, you know what, keep it. Who knows, right? Who knows the nuances of this shit? All I know is that shit is some personal shit. I don't give a fuck about personal things, right? That's his shit he got to deal with in his life. I want to know, what are you going to do for the city of Atlanta? What are you going to do as a congressman, a representative for Georgia? Huh? What you going to do for Georgia? I don't give a fuck about what you got going on in your kids and your ex-wives or girlfriends and shit like that. What you going to do for Georgia? What you going to do for the infrastructure? What you going to do for, I don't know, the black community, bro? That's all I'm worried about. That's all people should be worried about. But you know, people like messy, right? People love messy. That's why they watch Real Housewives of You Pick a City, like I said before. That's why I watch 90 Day Fiance or Pregnant at 16, or, you know what I mean? They like messy, so this story was going to get some legs. You know what I mean? And like HJ said, we talk about so much shit, Hoteps. We talk about a lot of politics. We talk about pop culture. We talk about a lot of politics. We talk about a lot of serious things that people need some insight and guidance on, right? Nobody really fucking tunes in for it, right? We still talk about that messy shit. Everybody love watching that messy shit, right? Everybody love that messy stuff, you know? But that's where we at now, you know? We live in a world full of unrealistic expectations. You know what I mean? Shit is sad. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see if we'll see if Herschel Walker can weather the storm and knock Warnock off. You know, we'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and end that poll. And what we got here? What we got here? 63% say no. Herschel Walker still got a fighting chance. I hear that. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, this is the last thing before we get out of here. I just want to touch base on this. A lot of y'all know who Rekieta Law is. Rekieta Law was, you know, made famous for his marathon streams for Kyle Rittenhouse trials, shit like that, right? Channel just got struck down by YouTube. And when I mean struck down, they deleted his channel. His channel is gone. Don't know why though. Don't know why. All I would say is I'm gonna point you to Legal Mindset. Legal Mindset went live tonight, and he's got all the details. I'm sure he had Rekieta Law on to explain what the hell happened. Right? So this is 2 hours ago from an update. Check this out. It says, first of all, welcome and thank you. I'm still gathering information about this. But yes, my YouTube channel has been deleted at present. I have not been given any specific reason. My partner, manager, is working on this, and it has been escalated way up the chain. I'm not entirely sure what my plan for tonight is at the moment. I believe I will be on a very big show tomorrow morning. The amount of support is mounted to my phone battery, and I appreciate that very much. I'm asking people to make sure and share my multiple channels on Rumble, Odyssey, and Twitch. That's cool that he diversified his channels to make sure that his shit didn't get lost. That's what's up. I'm not 100% sure where everything will be or what will happen. As always, I will post here. What I intend to do, I will keep the chat open from the previous live stream for people to discuss. In the meanwhile, Wednesday nights are always busy for me, so I have to take care of home stuff first. Of course, we'll update you when I can. That's crazy. The purges are coming, people. The YouTube purges are coming. Yeah, Legal Mindset. Legal Mindset got it. I think he did a live tonight. I think he might have had Rekieta on there. He was just about to get his strikes removed. You know how they do, y'all. You know how they do. Was it? Oh, did Veritas come up with another video? I didn't know that. I gotta look. It probably is exactly what it is. Right? I've been fucking, man, listen. You gotta move like ninjas in these YouTube streets, bro. Okay, well, shit. When I'm finished, go over to the Legal Mindset channel. Let him know that Canon Hotep sent you. Everybody just rate his stream and put Canon Hotep sent me. But man, Godspeed to Rekieta Law, man. I'm pretty sure it was something crazy or something stupid. But all I'm gonna say is this, y'all. The purges are coming. I fuck around, don't be on YouTube long. Who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe I said something wrong tonight that get me fucking suspended or whatever. Who knows? The purges are coming, guys. The purges are coming. Your favorite YouTubers, the truth tellers, are under attack. It's a concerted effort. Concerted effort. They gotta shut us up. So, like I said, if you're not, follow me over on Twitch. Canon Hotep on Twitch. The link is in the description. And go over to Canon Hotep on Rumble. Give me a subscribe over there. And of course, you can catch me on Twitter at Canon Hotep. Anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. It's late. I gotta get my ass to bed. I got an early day tomorrow. I appreciate you guys for joining me. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I know it's late, but anyway, Canon Hotep saying stay safe, stay well, stay strapped. Free Rekieta Law. I'll let you.